Hey, nice to meet you. I'm Mr. Bill, security dog, and I'm one tough pup. But I'm a pussycat around my pals like you. And I'm always happy to use my great detective mind to help out a friend. Take the famous case of the missing muffler. Poor Janine came to me, crying her little ostrich eyes out.
Oh, Mr. Bill, it's awful, it's terrible, it's a disaster.
Sounds like trouble. What happened, Janine?
I've lost my favorite muffler, and only you can help.
I was finally able to calm the poor kid down long enough to get a couple of clues out of her. So tell me, Janine, it's a pretty hot day today. Isn't it too hot to wear a muffler?
Oh, I didn't want to wear it. I just wanted to look at it. It's so pretty. At least it was pretty. Oh.
Now tell me, Janine, when was the last time you saw the missing muffler?
Why, it definitely must have been. Or was it? Yes, it was a very chilly day in August.
August? August? And tell me, can you describe this muffler?
Oh, it was fuzzy and warm and had the cutest furry fringe all around the bottom.
I promised Janine I'd find her muffler and send her on her way. Then came the tough part. I had to put my deductive mind to work on the case. I took the first clue first. Who'd want to wear a muffler on such a hot day? The more I thought about it, the more I thought you have to be crazy to wear a muffler on a hot day. Why, it would be as bad as wearing a coat on a hot day. Uh-oh. I realized I was wearing my coat on a hot day, because I always wear my coat. That's how folks can tell I'm a detective. The second clue next. Had someone taken Janine's muffler back on that cold day in August? This was a tough clue, because all I could remember about that particular day was the fact that I had a sore throat. Finally, the clue of cute furry fringe. You'd think someone would be able to spot it. I decided to tackle that clue first. But as I tracked, I tripped and fell flat on my face. Oh! Janine came hurrying back.
Oh, Mr. Bill, are you all right?
Sure, Janine. I just tripped, I guess.
Well, what did you trip on? Oh, I can't believe it.
Yes, folks, believe it or not, I had tripped on the cute furry fringe. It was on the end of the muffler, which I had around my neck under my coat. The muffler I had borrowed from Janine in August when I was getting a sore throat. I gave her a full report.
Mr. Bill, how can I ever thank you? You are without a doubt the best detective in the whole world.
Well, I couldn't argue with the poor kid, but it's all in a day's work for Mr. Bill, security dog. Of course, I gave Janine the muffler back, and I feel a lot cooler now. The thing I never figured out was how Janine happened to miss the muffler on such a hot day in the first place. It's a real puzzler. But like I always say, I haven't got a clue, but I will.
Hey, they call me Mr. Bill, but you can call me Bill, mister.
Need a private eye? A real tough guy? Call on Mr. Bill. When trouble's news, who's got the clues? Call on Mr. Bill. Talk is tough, but Bill is tougher. Searching for clues under manhole covers. Call on Mr. Bill.
Call on Mr. Bill.
Call on Mr. Bill.
Call on Mr. Bill.
When others sleep, he's on the beat. Call on Mr. Bill. With just the facts, he'll catch the rats. Call on Mr. Bill. A heart of gold in a million faces. He'll crack you up, then crack the cases. Call on Mr. Bill.
Call on Mr. Bill.
Call on Mr. Bill.
Call on Mr. Bill.
A dirty job that still needs doing. He'll pull you out of the jaws of ruin.
with a stranger? Ha, you're looking for danger. You cross on red, you might as well be dead.
Find a detective mind. Call on Mr. Bill. When bad guys show and things get mean, Mr. Bill will be on the scene. Call on Mr. Bill.
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 And this case is closed.
You have been listening to a story and song cassette from the wonderful collection of Michael's Pets. Each of Michael's Pets comes with its own special cassette. Louis the Llama sings about being a super salesman.
Don't put the cart before the llama. First things first, I would never want to cause myself such a trauma. You can take it from me, success comes easily. Don't put the cart before the llama. Everybody! Don't put the cart before the llama. Don't put the cart before the llama. It's easy to understand. If you really want to sell, you must learn this lesson well. Don't put the cart before the llama.
Jabbar the Giraffe sounds off about the wonders of being very, very tall.
I'm a confident guy, 'cause my head is so high. Sometimes I stumble around, it's a fight to the ground for my eyes. I beg your pardon, my dear, but it's so hard to hear, and it's tough to be tall.
And Janine the Ostrich shows she doesn't hide her head in the sand. She's a real trendsetter.
If you wonder what I'm looking for, I'm just looking for a little fun. I got to know everything about everyone. I'm working out nearly every day. I'm almost always on the run. If you wonder what I'm looking for, I'm just totally, ultimately looking for some fun. Higher, higher, higher.
There are 10 great Michael's Pets to choose from. Each of the pets has its own cute personality, and each story and song cassette is different, so you'll want to collect them all. Michael's Pets, for fun and for good listening.